I'm aware the lighting's terrible, but I'm just going to be talking here for a few seconds, so I'm not going to do anything about it. In this video, we do a Roblox Twisted storm chase that ends up being just insane. Normally, this is not the type of content that I would put out on the main channel. This would obviously usually be like a Davis's Games thing, but this chase was so historic and so close to being legitimately world record breaking that I thought I kind of need people to see this. So we're posting this one odd twisted video on the main channel. This is not going to be a common occurrence. If you want to see more twisted stuff, you got to go sub over to Davis Does Games. Let's get that channel to 200 subscribers. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get into the video. Enjoy. Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another Roblox Twisted Storm Chase. Today we are here on a private server. We've got a day 1 high risk of severe weather. This is an incredible environment. Just diving right into this here, you'll notice that we've got over 400 storm relative helicity. We've got 8.2 Celsius per kilometer lapse rates at the 0 to 3 kilometer level. Our cape is sitting at over 3,500 with our 3 cape being at 131. We've got a temperature at 80 and a dew point at 59, so quite frankly, we don't have a very moist environment, but overall still a very impressive setup. I will note we do have a P-Watt of 1.5, which could be somewhat frustrating, as that's likely going to lead to some rain-wrapped tornadoes today, but I think overall this is going to be a good storm chase day. We spawned here in Hazleton because unlike usual, we actually have a north-northeast storm motion for today. You'll notice that photograph there kind of paints that picture as well. If we go ahead and take a look at the map, you'll notice that we don't really have any convection yet, but I would be willing to bet here that within the next couple minutes that's going to change. So if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this Roblox Twisted storm chase. Alright, it's 11 a.m. and we still don't have any convection, which makes me think that this is probably going to be an overnight chase, which is going to make these tornadoes even harder to track down. So this could get quite tricky pretty quickly here if we don't see something start up pretty soon. I do think that positioning in Hazel is going to be our best option here, again, specifically on the south side of town. I think with a north-northeast storm motion, we're probably going to be generally chasing somewhere around the 10 strike Almora Haram area, but again, just in case, obviously, our storms develop a little bit further off to the west, we want to be somewhere in the middle. So South Hazel kind of makes the most sense. I was thinking about going a little bit further south, but again, we could also see something develop in the northern portions of the map, so we'll see what happens. Again, we still literally don't have any convection for our private server. By noon, usually you're going to have at least, a rotating thunderstorm at this point. And that is not the case this time around. So we'll see what happens, but I don't have a lot of confidence that this is going to be a very good chase if we don't see something pretty soon pop up. Oh, we've got something in the far southwest corner of the map. Yep, there it is popping up. Okay, this is going to be like producing a tornado before it even gets onto the into Keysota. I mean, this is going to be a struggle here. Where do we want to position? I guess somewhere south of Funkley, probably. So we gotta head quite a ways west. Yeah, so South Funkley is gonna be our target, I think. Actually, probably gonna go a little bit further east than that, somewhere like west of Trent. Yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be like a Hibbing Trent thing. I will say it is kind of refreshing to see well chill. You don't chase too often in this portion of the map, so I think the last time that I did a proper Hibbing chase was like 6 months ago, maybe even longer. Yeah, this is gonna be honestly a pretty big problem for Hibbing and for Prior, I would guess. It is looking like it's probably already rotating here. Let's look at a T-Hib. No, not quite yet. We do have a pocket of extreme damaging winds of 80 to 100 miles an hour west of Hibbing Lake, but still not rotating yet. Oh my goodness. Imagine this hits T-Hib. I don't think it will, but that would be kind of funny. I'm gonna bet that this is probably gonna touch down after it is already gone through Hibbing, which would make us honestly in a pretty good spot for a position already. If that's the case, we'll just go a little bit further south here just in case, but I think that this is probably the best spot we could be in. I don't know, it honestly could touch down in Hibbing. We'll go to Hibbing just in case. Actually, you know what, no, we could just pull out the drone here and go ahead and take a look at this storm from afar. Getting your mesocyclone right now located over that lake there, Hibbing Lake. Again, it is rotating. You can see that wall cloud pretty distinctly now, right over the south side of Hibbing. Again, this is going to go pretty close to the radar site, likely a little bit east, likely somewhere near where our drone's at right now. Go and back up a little bit so that we get a little bit less static there. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. We'll do a voice crack counter for this video, so we're at 1 so far. And we have a full mesocyclone, okay. Oh, wow, that funnel popped up real fast after that mesocyclone did. So, again, this is honestly going to go pretty dangerously close to downtown Hibbing. I don't think it's going to touch down in time, but yeah, we may actually want to go back a little bit further west, I'm thinking. Alright, going a little bit further down. It is nearly stationary, actually. So, I mean, this could touch down in Hibbing here. Again, I think it's going to go right over the, these lots here east of the radar site, the racetrack or whatever this is. That is a pretty large cone funnel. Still waiting to see that dust cloud. Oh, there we go. Alright, we now have a tornado on the ground ripping through downtown Hibbing. Wow. That is a big one. Again, likely sustaining EF0, EF1 intensity damage to whatever it hits. So, we'll go ahead and track through here. Again, I really did not think it was going to touch down in Hibbing. I didn't think it would have enough time. But it did. Do we have another storm developing, or is that the same one? If it is, that is really far southwest. I think it's the same one. Alright, here we go, guys. First intercept of the video. Wow, look at that. That beautiful cone tornado there with a huge dust cloud. Crazy looking power flashes. My goodness. Yeah, incredibly rain-wrapped. I honestly think this could be a SIG tour already. These power flashes are looking pretty gnarly. I don't see any debris, but I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean too much. You can look at those power flashes. I mean, this is a decently intense tornado, most likely. These trees are kind of leaning here. They didn't quite snap, but they got pretty close. We're gonna go down this road here. This is like the perfect spot. We can stay in the condensation funnel. Again, we cannot see anything though, so that might be a dangerous game. This tornado is already, I want to say it's wedging out. Yeah, it definitely is. So, again, huge stovepipe-looking tornado now. Yeah, this is going to be a wedge within the next 5 minutes, pretty clearly. Dude, if this makes it all the way to Hazel, that would be something. I mean, it could. The environment is stacked. Yeah, we missed our intercept there. That's okay. Again, this is very close to being a wedge. It's not quite a wedge, but, I mean, that is a huge stovepipe. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be able to call it a wedge here pretty shortly. In fact, I think I'm going to start calling it a wedge now. Yep, it's getting even larger. Look at that. Monster wedge tornado. Wow. That is a huge tornado. That thing is already a good, like, quarter-mile wide. This is a monster wedge. Yeah, this is green TVS. I'm not too sure why. I mean, we pretty clearly have around 160 mile an hour gate-to-gate shear, according to T-Hib. So, is it going to be orange next? What? Yep, okay, we were right, about 160. We went from green TVS to pink TVS in one frame, in one radar scan. Wow. Again, this massive wedge tornado, massive wedge, now about to make a direct hit on us here. Is it time to get a probe down? I think it might be time to get a probe down. We're gonna do it. Oh, is it gonna go? No, 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 do not go further west. Do not. No, come on. Go, go, go. Alright, we're gonna put another one down here a little bit further west. Hope that we don't die. Come on. Oh, we did it. Okay, dang it, it's gonna miss both of them. Are you joking? Alright, what is our probe looking like? 98 max. Again, we just barely missed that condensation funnel. I don't even know how. 107 though. So, again, this is a violent tornado. Pink TVS. Am I crazy, or was there a structure back there that it just hit? I don't know. I think it's just trees. Come on. I'm trying to pick you up. You're not letting me. Dude, that is a huge wedge. Again, this is... Oh my goodness, it's getting larger too. Yeah, this is a good, like, half-mile wide wedge tornado already. This thing is incredibly violent. I would not be shocked if they torried this. I mean, the mesocyclone is, like, a mile wide. This is a monster wedge getting even larger. I mean, this is practically a mega wedge. This is huge. This is a huge tornado. Wow. Alright, we're gonna die. There's no way. Why did we turn here? Why did we turn here? Why did we turn here? Come on, come on. We gotta go. We cannot get caught in that thing. We're not surviving that undeployed. We're gonna get caught in it. Look at velocity. Again, that is a mega wedge tornado. This thing is violent. It is ripping up everything. It's PDS. It's going to go straight for the K-Hazel radar. Oh my goodness. If we lose our K-Hazel radar, we're cooked. I don't know why it went down to red TVS. That is very clear pink TVS material there. Incredible debris. I'm lagging a little bit. Oh my goodness, we gotta go, we gotta go. We're not surviving this thing undeployed. There's no way. I don't even know if we'd survive it deployed. This thing's like a mile wide. This is a huge tornado. Huge. We did have a storm further southwest. Yeah, this thing is like a mile wide. This thing is massive. Like, the K-Hazel radar is cooked. I think it might go a little bit east of K-Hazel, realistically, but... Alright, we're going to put a probe down there because we know what happened last time, but we're also going to go a little bit further east just to be safe. Okay. Well, we're lagging a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Probe down. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got on the first probe? 108. Direct intercept on our probe. 120. Is that it? Is that all we're going to get? 125, 128, 133. We are at 142 miles an hour, 147, 150, 152, 155, 160, 170. Wow. Violent tornado. Violent. We've got another tornado on the ground for the west. 202. Wow. That spiked like crazy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're getting shifted. Oh, my goodness. Yep, I don't know how it took it that long to shift us. Wow, 202 mile an hour probe rating. So, this is a extremely violent tornado. Look at that velocity couplet. Everything in Weld Shell is going to be demolished. Again, look at all of the debris. This is one of the strongest tornadoes I've ever intercepted. Tori, I mean, this thing is insanely violent. Insanely violent. Again, 202 mile an hour intercept. It looks like it's gotten even stronger since then. Every tree is, oh my goodness, every single tree is downed. And every power line. I mean, this is an incredibly violent mega wedge. Like, I don't even know... Dude, this is huge. Oh my goodness. Yeah, everything is gone. Why are we going into it, Davis? What are we doing? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't survive. There's no way. Come on, just let me go. Oh my goodness. Yep, oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever gotten thrown this hard. If you have motion sickness, I'm so sorry. No, we're gonna die. If we die, please spawn us in Hazel. Please. Oh my goodness. Look at velocity. Look at velocity. Hazel. Okay, we gotta go. This could be a world record. This could actually be a world record. I have never seen a velocity couplet that intense. Hold on. Come on. We've got to go, Davis. I have never seen a velocity couplet that intense. Look at that. Look at that velocity couplet. This could actually be a world record. This could be, like... I've never seen anything like this. Ever. That is the radar imagery that you see with all these twisted world records. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Let's stop harping on the velocity and let's go. This is a 300 plus mile-an-hour tornado. This is insane. This is the largest, most destructive, most violent tornado I think anybody has ever seen in Twisted. I think this is a world record if we get a probe down. If we get a probe down, this will, at the very least, be by far my personal best. I don't know if it's going to be a world record, but it is going to be close. But we've got to go, and we've got to focus, because it's not going to stay that violent for very long. I've never seen anything like this, ever. Not even close. My heart is pounding. We've got to go. We have to go. Now. We have to book it north, and we have to get an intercept. Oh my goodness. We have to get an intercept. Again, this is a 300, maybe 350 mile-an-hour plus tornado. This is the most exceptionally violent tornado in Twisted history. I am in shock. We have to go. Look at the power flashes all the way from... Okay, I need to focus, guys. This is the most intense moment that I've ever had in any video game ever. Do not swallow me, please. 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 What? How did that house... Oh my goodness. Yeah, everybody in Palzoid is dead. Again, the most violent tornado I have ever seen. We're not going to be able to get a probe down. Please. 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 The wind field is so large. We're going to be outside of probe threshold placement. Dude. Again, this could be a world record. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm focusing. Alright, we're not gonna let it weaken anymore. Probe down. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to survive this. Obviously, that's not happening. Edge of the map. Why did it shift east at the very last second? Okay. This is the best we can do, guys. We got it. We got it. Oh my goodness. This thing is just tanking the probe's health. No, the probe's not going to be able to survive. No. No. Oh, it weakened so significantly. Again, we're dead, like no dub, but... Oh, it weakened so much. Oh, that is still such a violent tornado. This is like a 2.5 mile wide wedge. We're at 194, 195, 198, 200, 205, oh my goodness, we might still set a PR. 218, my PR is 264, 220, is it 220 max? 221, yeah, my probe's getting eaten alive, that health bar is going down drastically, 222, and that's where we're gonna max. Guys, if you don't play Twisted, you probably have, like, no frame of reference here. But if you do play Twisted, was that not one of the most violent tornadoes ever captured in the game? This isn't even a second channel video anymore. This is a main channel video. Alright, I'm kind of calmed down. That was the most intense moment I've ever had whilst playing a video game. I don't know. It's so unfortunate that we got our probes down as it weakened out. I mean, weaken out. I mean, it was still 222. Like, that's, like, in my top 5 best intercepts ever. But I don't think some people watching are going to understand quite the significance of that. Oh, my goodness. That had to have been a 300-mile-an-hour plus tornado. Oh my goodness, I'm still in shock. I don't even know how that happened. This is a 6-2. Like, guys. Oh my goodness, like I said, I was calmed down, but I'm not. We're about to intercept this other pink TVS. I haven't even moved. I have not moved an inch. I don't know how we didn't die. Like, what? Where am I? Did we really not die? That was a 222. Dude, this tornado is pretty violent as well. This is likely 200 plus. Also, giant mega wedge east side of Hazel. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to focus more on radar or the intercept because the radar imagery was more impressive than the probe reading, but I'm in shock. Yeah, another 200 plus mile an hour tornado. I don't know, like, what in the world is happening, but it's same spot too. They crossed paths. I mean, my probes are gonna die before they get anything, but, like, again, this is a legitimate 200, maybe even 250 plus tornado. And then this tornado on the east side of Hazel is like 2 miles wide, just based off the velocities there. I mean, they were larger earlier, but guys, like, again, some of y'all aren't gonna understand how insane that is, but man. Alright, our probe's at about 70 there, because we just barely missed the condensation funnel. And again, huge mega wedge over Hazelton Lakes. All 3 of the tornadoes that we had were crazy. Look at that, it's still pink TVS. We can't even see it anymore, but it's still on the ground. It's still pink TVS. Still a violent mega wedge. Whenever I see that track, I'm gonna flip. I already know. Like, the surveying for this tornado is gonna be a whole separate video. Look at that! This tornado as well. Again, 2 more just absolutely violent mega wedges. Incredibly violent mega wedges. Particularly the northern one, obviously, but, like, the one over Hazelton Lakes is huge. Huge. Can you imagine if it shifts west and we get it from this spot as well? Again, we've intercepted both tornadoes so far from the same spot. Again, we have not moved since that original crazy intercept. And I don't think we're going to. I don't see the point. Like, we're going to wait today so that we can see just how crazy this stuff is whenever we survey it. And then we're going to survey every single home that was hit in that path. Remember earlier when I was questioning, like, oh, could this thing make it to Hazel? By the way, red TVS now, so... Dude, look at that. Pink TVS, red TVS, all of them a mile wide or larger. And all 200 plus. And all in the same track. Like, like what? Again, I think Palswood got hit twice. I think the second one also hit Palswood, so it'll be impossible to survey, but... Oh my gosh, dude. Like, that was like some 1.21 type stuff. And again, this is like a 2-mile wide tornado here north of Hazel Lakes. Like, this thing is huge. This may be larger than both of the other tornadoes. Okay, not the first one, but it's pink TV. It may honestly be. We almost had a triple pink TVS if the northern one was still pink. Oh my gosh, again, this day will go down not only in my history for Twisted Chases, but this day will go down in the history book for Roblox Twisted. And again, it's a private server, so this isn't even going to be, nobody's going to know about this until I post the video. Oh my gosh. Northern one re-strengthened to red TV. Triple pink! Triple pink! Triple pink TVS. It is so far off the map. How did it re-strengthen to pink TVS? Oh, it's out. Okay. We're gonna go to Welchel, Palswood, 16-mile bath. Wait, it touched down at 2:39. That is a... This is insane. If you look at the track, it just barely missed the wind field. Like, look at that. This is where Palswood is. You can see where it starts, and then you see the wind field ends right there. That is unfortunate. Okay. Well, we'll go to Welchel then, but keep in mind it was much weaker in Welchel. I mean, I still think we're probably going to see an EF5 rating out of this, obviously, but we've still got at least one more. Did another... Okay, we had another tornado occlude. What did that one look like? Okay, so that was the other one that went, I mean, they all went right by Palswood, but look at that. That is just eerie. What? Like, that is weird. EF4 treaty barking, but I'm more weirded out by the way that it's debarked. 169. Look at it. It's still like... That is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Look, you can see it over there, too. Like, what? Oh, I guess it's over here, too, even further east. I just wasn't looking. And it was still night, but... Dude, look at the trees updating right now. Oh my gosh. And again, this isn't even... Look, we're not even in the main track. We're just in the wind field. That is what's insane to me. Like... That EF4 treaty barking was, and again, some of the most exceptional treaty barking you can find was not even in the main track. It was in the freaking wind field. Like, what? Alright, it's over here where I think we're going to clearly see the actual capacity of this tornado's intensity. Again, keep in mind this isn't like its incredibly violent stage, but it was still very easily 200 plus over here. Yeah, I think you can probably discern that by all the tree damage, but oh my goodness. It looks like the apocalypse. Why is there debris over here? There are no homes? We were talking earlier about how I hadn't seen Welchel in so long. Yeah. Like, I don't... Yeah, this is the most extreme damage I've ever seen in Twisted. Oh, this isn't even where a home sits. I'm an idiot. That is just how far the foundation was shifted. There's just a window sitting here in the sky. Wait. No, this was a home. Yeah. Wait, what? Why is... The assess damage buttons were there. Well, yeah, why... There's all these assess damage buttons. There's nothing... There's nothing over here. What am I surveying? There's literally nothing over here. I have no idea what is happening. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. Wait. Hold on. First of all, again, those... I don't know why the survey damage buttons are popping up. Second of all... Is that a tree? Is that a splinter of a tree? No. Okay. I am so confused. Again, we're not going to be able to sustain an EF5 intensity rating out of any of these homes because they're all LBs, but, like, I mean, we're getting EF4 plus, obviously, but, I'm just kind of in shock. Can you really not withstand 150? Maybe we're not going to get an EF4 rating. Is this like it was in Trent? Okay, yeah, I don't even know if there's any point in surveying the rest of these because they're all LBs, and they're all terrible. But, man, it's going to be such a shame if there were no UBs in the track of this home. Or in the track of this tornado, I can't even speak. That's so unfortunate. And again, this wasn't even in the main damage path. This was in the wind field. Did we have anything in the main damage path that wasn't, like, while it was still incredibly weak? I don't think we did. Oh, well, that's not quite, but I bet if we went up there, that home's obviously slabbed. I didn't see it on the way down here, I'll be honest. Yeah, there's literally no structures that were in the direct damage path of this tornado. That is so unfortunate. But yeah, Welchel is, bye-bye. So, you know, we could actually get a good, thumbnail shot here. Nah. I mean, it's just Welchel. And everybody is either dead or heavily injured. Look at that, transmission line. Like, this is insane. This is actually nuts. Just the fog the next morning as well is so eerie. So ominous. I'm feeling Hazelton Lakes got cooked by the other tornado as well. But man, again, this was something else. I mean, I might never see a velocity couple like that again, and I would be happy. It's such a shame that we're not going to get an EF5 rating out of this one. Whenever we look at this, I want you guys to remember that this wasn't even in the direct damage path. But it doesn't matter. This was a barn. Those were grain silos. This obviously can't withstand 200, but whatever it can withstand is what we're going to get it at, obviously. Alright. Another low-end, no, high-end EF2 DI, wow. Okay, that is sad. 131. Yeah, this is depressing. Why did it, like, it went through, like, if it was 390 plus, we're never gonna know, because it went through an area that has genuinely zero well-built structures. Again, this wasn't even in the main damage path. I cannot imagine how violent this tornado was. I mean, I can't imagine it, because I was kind of describing it the whole time that we were chasing, but... Again, these were... Are these not grain silos? What are these? No, I think it was a grain silo. Again, look at that tree. This wasn't a grain silo, I don't think. 170. Hey, we got another EF4 DI. We're not a loser. I mean, it's still kind of sad that one of the strongest tornadoes in Twisted history is going to get an EF4 178, but what can you do? Again, look at these trees. This might be a good thumbnail shot. Dude, look at this one. This is literally a cactus. Wait, we can't even survey it. Are we on the wrong side? No? Why can we not? What? Alright, well, we'll survey you. What? Tree debarking at 170? Are you joking? Tree debarking at 172. 173. 174. Alright, well, that was, quite something. Again, there's, like, not even a point in going anywhere else, though, because all these homes were terribly built. This one, again, no structures were in the actual main track. That's the problem with that one. I think we're done. Oh, that was horrible. I think we're done. Like, we'll give it one last good look, because if there was something, we do not want to miss this. Alrighty, well, that is going to conclude this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe again. If you're not aware, this is not usually the channel that we do Twisted videos on, so if you want to see more stuff like this, go subscribe over to the second channel. Thank you all for watching this historic Twisted chase, and I will see you all in the next one, whenever that is. Peace.